Okay. Good morning, students. I'm happy we can meet again. I hope that all of you are fine, in good condition, and I recommend you that please stay at home. Eat nutritious food, stay calm, don't be under stress. So, to open this activity, let's see this picture. Okay, what picture is it? That's right. This is the picture of COVID-19 or coronavirus. So, because of these little things, there are many problems that many countries face. Some have to lock down the condition in some countries like in Italy, in China, in France, and many others. The question is, there are many people who can survive of this, and some suffer from this. Even they die. So, what is the problem here? The problem is autoimmune. So, from this activity, we are going to discuss about a kind of text that we are going to discuss or to concern about this. This is about explanation text. Okay, let's see. This is explanation text. What is explanation text? Before this, I want to remind you that we have studied about procedure text. Do you still remember about this? Okay, I'm sure that you. In procedure text, usually we studied about the step of this. For example, how to make instant noodle, how to make coffee, and so on. In this case, we are going to study about an explanation text. What is explain text? Explain text is a piece of writing that gives straightforward information and explain the processes related to the information of natural, social, scientific, and cultural phenomena. For example, this is about natural. For example, about how rain happens, how volcano eruption, or how to prevent bone fracture at an old age like me. I'm an old age. So usually I suffer from head, this is in bone, there is a ache and so on. So this is the process of this. Sometimes social. For example, how for a teenager become naughty. This is the process. Okay, right? Now, let's see about the next. The communicative purpose. The communicative purpose of the explained text is to enable the readers to understand the processes involved in the formation of the working of phenomena. So the stress is the process, not the step, but the process of this. For example, I said before, this is a report on natural phenomena, articles on scientific invention, documentary film. So usually this is the fact. This is not imagination like a narrative and so on. Okay, is it understood? Okay, good. Please differentiate between procedure text and explanation text. Okay, the organization of an explanation text. This is simple. The organization is very simple. Organic structure is very simple. This is only consists of two. So, an explained text can have as many paragraphs as the writer wants. It depends on the completion of the paragraph. If the text is very complicated, so usually it consists of many paragraphs. Yeah, so it depends. But for us, we use the simple one. Yeah. So, however, it mainly consists of two paragraphs. This is general statement and explanation. In general statement, this part present the subject that is going to be explained. Yeah, this is usually only one paragraph. And then the next is explanation. This is the supporting paragraph are known as explanation. The explanation statements are in chronological order to illustrate how the subject came into existence or how it works. And then the grammatical feature related to the explanation text, very simple. This is only simple present, but active and passive. And the other is conjunction of time and cause effect. Okay, now let's discuss about one example of explanation text. The title is Health Science, Scientific Invention. This is the title. And then general statement. We discuss together. Did you know that the immune system, which protects your body from bacteria and viruses, will considerably weaken if you are under stress? According to the health scientists, when a person is under stress, his body will release a hormone that will prevent his immune system from destroying bacteria and viruses. So this is the general statement, only one paragraph. And then the explanation can be many paragraphs we discuss. Explanation: Garvan Institute scientists in Sydney discovered that the hormone called neuropeptide Y or NPY, which prevents the immune system from destroying bacteria and viruses, is produced when a person is under stress. It has proven that people are more likely to get sick when they are too busy or worried. Now, come to the process. This is how NPY works. When a person is under stress, his nerve system will release a lot of NPY into the bloodstream. This eventually prevents the immune system from destroying bacteria and viruses. On the other hand, when the body is released and calm, the immune cells will act protection cells to shoot and destroy bacteria as well as viruses, and thereby increase resistance. Hopefully, one day the scientific discovery will lead to finding cures for some illnesses that are linked to cold, flu, and even cancer and stroke. In the meantime, according to health scientists, the best thing to do to strengthen the immune system is to relax, stay calm, organize one's lifestyle, and take up yoga or tai chi or other sport. So this is the short example of explaining strength. I hope you can understand about this. Now try to understand about the content of this. We come to comprehension question. 1. The text tell us about. This is the text tell us about. Second, the second paragraph tell us what is it. 3. The writer mostly uses what tense we use here. This is for number 3. Number 4, the communicative purpose of the text is, you can read in the generic structure. 5, under any disadvantages caused by NPY. Number 6, who discovered NPY? 7, how do you prevent NPY from affecting you? 8, what do you learn from the text? This says there are 8 questions that you can do by yourself at home to understand about the example of the explanation. I'm sure that you are clever student. I know you, all of you in science class, yeah, you are very clever. And then the next, grammar review. As we know, as I said before, that the grammar usually used in the explanatory text is simple present. I'm sure that you are familiar with this. For active, the pattern is subject, verb 1, or S or ES, it depends on the subject, and should add object. If there's no object, you cannot make into passive. Yeah? And then to make passive, we use passive subject is MR, it depends on the subject, and then verb 3 past participle, and then by phrase in the form of object. Okay, is it understood about this? Okay. To write this, you only use this tense. Now the last, let's practice. I give a picture here, COVID-19 and the person. Your job is to relate with the two pictures, and then this about makes a short explanation text explaining about how a person is affected by a COVID-19 virus and give the symptom. Yeah, one paragraph first about general statement. This is about virus, and then about the process. We know that there are many processes, there are many ways people can be infected with this virus. For example, by shaking hand, yeah, by communicating when someone sneeze, and then when we touch something but we don't wash our hand, so there are many ways. And then usually it's about 14 days. And then in 14 days, there are some symptoms. And then your job is only to give the symptoms of this. Yeah. Start from, for example, sneezing, coughing, and then we feel fever, and then difficult to breathe, yeah, and so on. This is the process. Is it understood? Is it understood? Yeah, I'm sure that you understand about this, because I know this is simple. This is very good. If you have difficulties to find the symptom, you can open in internet. You can find there are some picture, blah 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 blah, and then you make into paragraph. Okay, and the last, thanks for joining this activity. Should you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask me. And once again, I recommend you that please stay at home. Eat nutritious food, and as I said, and as we discussed, we have to be in good condition. Don't be under stress. Stay calm. So this is the way that we can immune when virus comes into our body. So once again, thanks for joining this video. And then for the assignment, you have to submit this, yeah? And then I will give later on from the link that you can join from this. Okay, thank you very much, and see you.